Yo, WrestleMania 41 is almost here. History, blood, drama, and legacy is all on the line this weekend. But before we get to the entrances and fireworks and the crowd number lies, but look, we got some things to settle because somebody this weekend is leaving exposed. All right, I'm looking at you, Jey Uso. I'm looking at you, CM Punk. All right, we're gonna talk about that. Who has the most to lose this weekend at WrestleMania? Also, we got to talk about it. My girl Bianca Belair. The crowd's energy towards her has changed, and I know why. It's not just Bianca fatigue, and it's really the fact that Rhea and Io are global. But we're gonna get into that more. Also, temp check, or is it push and bury? I don't know. Also, I do know for a fact that we got Damien's dumbass of the week and Tony Khan's on the list. All that and more. It's Mania week, and Chaz and Friends is locked in. Holla at your boy!
The following program is a collection of idiots talking about happenings in the sports entertainment world. It is meant to be comedically informative. The opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their bosses, platform, or whatever network they are on. There may be some out-of-pocket things said on this show because this is how we talk to each other. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further. Your homies. The 3 Count Podcast. P.S. Please do not sue us.
It's your boy, your nephew, your cousin. It's the Don. Chaz Evans. You're checking out the hottest podcast in the world, the 3 Count Podcast.
Hit him with a 3 count. Pin him to the ground and the crowd go wild, man down, know what y'all like. Hit him with a 3 count. On the top row, crowd already know how I fly him to the flow like. Hit him with a 3 count. And your boy.
Yo, it's your boy, your cousin, your nephew. It's the Don of the Mid-Atlantic and the Capital Region's best kept secret. And you're checking out the hottest, and I mean the hottest, pro wrestling debate show in all of pro wrestling, entertainment, sports, whatever you want to call it. Let me introduce to you my friends. Introducing first, ladies and gentlemen, he is still the champion in our hearts. But he is still the HWF Extreme Champion. And he is still the Infinite Plus Network Champion. He is the Red Dog!
Yeah. It's the Air Force Veteran Intel Specialist, the one you call on when you need the job done. And your friendly or not so friendly neighborhood Red Dog. That's me.
Why you need to say cheer up, man. It's a new day.
What do you mean cheer up? Every
It's-
time I go to SWA, bro, something's got to go down, man. If it's not on me and I have to, somebody else is going to like get relied on, they all of a sudden things just happen, bro. It's so fucking dumb, bro. Like, I cannot believe it. It blows my mind. Like, Kurt Blair runs in and was just like, oh, I'm going to try to super kick Andino. Instead, he hits me in the back of the head, and I end up losing the championship match. Like, who the fuck is Kurt Blair anyway? Like, he was some dude who used to tag up with a guy who used to be on this show and then faded off and then was like, I don't know if I can hack it anymore. Then he comes randomly back and he's like, me and Andino, because I threw Andino out. Now I'm just going to cause some drama, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't care, man. Like, you literally cost me the champion's crown, like the crown championship, SWA's biggest title. You cost me that because you was like, what? You thought you had to get your 2 cents in? I didn't get involved in your match. Just because Andino, you decided you want to take some pepper spray to the face, that's not my problem, bro. My problem now is that you cost me a championship and you got to answer for it. You got to answer for it because all the good guys always be letting me down, man. Let's just keep it a buck, man. Wes, TJ, Nick, the one who shall not be named, the other member of Riot City who doesn't matter. It just goes
Damn,
on
Riot
and
City.
on, man. Kurt Blair now is on that list, bruh. Sound like a real nice hit list about to be taken on and taken. Some people about to be taken out because it be costing some stuff. So you need to start watching the mouth. I don't have to be in a good mood when some dude decided he gonna kick me in the back of the head.
You good?
You
For
sure?
now.
You feel better?
No, I'm still no because I don't have the title. Not good.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yo, fuck
Nah,
Kurt
for
Blair.
real.
That's
Like
how I
I'm trying to
feel,
get through the
bruh.
show.
Nah,
I
man.
mean, no, vent. See this.
This dude literally for what though? And he was like, I saw the video back. He looking here so stupid, like, I can't believe it, bruh.
He did
Whatever.
look kind of stupid afterwards. I ain't
And
gonna
they
lie.
didn't even
I
do
was
anything.
I was in the crowd. I tried to warn you. Me and Noah. I know you heard Noah. He was the loudest thing out there.
Yeah.
I had to tell him to shut up.
Well, I mean,
That's the thing though, man. At least like you know what, like I try to play nice with all these quote unquote good guys. And they always be fucking things up for me, man. So you know what? Sometimes, man, to be a snake, you gotta hang with snakes. And apparently, I gotta find the right dudes to hang out with because these dudes just keep letting me down, man. It's fucking dumb.
yeah, I mean,
See, I don't like labels. Heroes, villains. Yeah.
I mean,
I just consider myself a human being.
I just know that I have some friends that at least when they tell you they're gonna cheat, they're honest about it and they cheat. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's me. That's us. I had to think about it for I was like,
So tired
wait.
of it.
wow, Chaz, you slow on the uptake. Stop.
Sorry. This whole rant was not planned.
Well, I mean, look, he just needs to find
Your
better.
boy
company.
feels some type
That's
of
all.
way.
Yeah, I need some better company. That's what I need. That's what I need. I try to run
But-
solo.
I can't have the show start off on a Red Dog rant. I can't have it start. I gotta have some good news.
All right, what you got then?
Last night at SWA, your 410, your hood, the hood's favorite tag team, ladies and gentlemen, the new SWA Tag Team Champions, Pure Ignorance, beat them boys, the Renegade, whatever the names are, and that place that doesn't exist, Riot City. Right there, biggest travesty since Vince McMahon retiring it, and pro wrestling was Pure Ignorance losing these belts. And guess what? We finally
Hey,
fixed the wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had it up.
No. I had it the right way. Okay, right. I want everyone to meet Christina.
Christina? Was that the name of the bike stand you broke?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You broke a bike stand?
I don't know what he's talking about,
Oh,
and I don't think I can put this belt up there now. After not, yeah. So I'm
I'm just
We'll
gonna
set it
hold
right
on.
All right, let me introduce my other friends. Red Dog took up their time. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Twitch. And over there, that's the super villain, Damien Fatal.
yeah, no, you better put some more respect on my name. You better try.
I said,
no,
said
try
Damien,
again. No, try again. Try again. Do it again.
I said the super
Do
villain,
it.
Damien Fatal.
No. Do the whole thing. The whole thing. Do the whole thing. Try again.
He's the Dark Lord, the Dark Goat. He was there for the first wrestling match. He called it down the middle,
No, I didn't.
and God owes him money.
He owes
These
me a
masters
favor.
ain't know it. He owes him a favor. At this point, look. At this point, he owes him everything. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the super villain, the Dark Goat. He's the man, the myth, the legend, Damien Fatal.
That was so much better. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Make sure you follow us. Hit that follow button. Hit that like button. Share this with all your friends. Tell them that you're watching the best podcast in all of podcasts on Spotify. Give us a review. Definitely rate the show because it helps us push the show out for other people who enjoy wrestling podcasts. So definitely give us that review on Spotify. Apple Podcasts, give us that 5-star frog splash review right off of the WrestleMania sign, please. That helps the show. And on YouTube, just hit that like button, hit that notification, the little bell right there, so you will never miss when we post content because it's WrestleMania week and we're gonna overload you with content.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, we're gonna overload you with content on top of your regularly scheduled programming. Hello, Knuckles.
We will overload
you-
you with content, with great content.
with great content.
Great
So
content.
this
Great
Monday, tomorrow, we're gonna try it, but don't be on the lookout for it. But if you want to come join us, all right, we're gonna test run doing a live watch along for Monday Night Raw. That's tomorrow night, and this Friday on SmackDown, we're gonna do a watch along. The Friday before, where we may do the Hall of Fame depending on how we feel, I guess, depending on how the night.
We might. I might.
Right? Okay, depending on how the night goes, we may do the Hall of Fame, but we will be doing NXT. Excuse me, Stand and Deliver. Me and Damien, for a fact, will be doing a watch along for Stand and Deliver. Also, night 1 of WrestleMania, Damien will be on there. Twitch will be on there. Also, we'll have some special guests coming in. Can't tell you who it is, but joining the Villains Lounge for night 1 of WrestleMania, and coming back the next night, night 2, 420, Easter Sunday, WrestleMania, night 2. We will be doing another watch along. I will be on there, and the ever so famous Chase will be on there. So and I'm also forgetting the Raw after WrestleMania. We will be going live, doing a live Villains Lounge watch along. So look, if you are cool enough, you need to be in the Villains Lounge all weekend, okay? The Villains Lounge is the WrestleMania watch party you need to attend. If you couldn't make it out to Vegas because you weren't getting on a plane after all those crashes like me, I said absolutely not. I ain't getting on a plane. Nope.
I don't think you should mention anything about plane crashes right now.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
I absolutely shouldn't. Oops. And you
That's why you don't
and
mention
you're
it.
watching it at
That's why
home.
you don't. That's why you don't mention it. They froze you. They put you in the Speed Force.
Yeah, they did.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Am I back?
They watch
I'm back.
it now.
I'm back. See, that's that government. But look,
They are.
point being, you need a watch along party. You need a watch party. Hang out with us all weekend long. We'll be live. If you miss it, it's probably because it's during the day, and the Villains Lounge is only cool at night. That's why it's the Villains Lounge.
Exactly.
Except for NXT Stand and Deliver. You know, special event.
Oh, I'm gonna be
So-
cranky as fuck for that one. That's gonna be interesting.
Was that just like how you were for the Saudi shows?
Oh God.
Wow, man.
Look, Damien doing Saudi shows because they're at the ass crack of dawn for him.
Yeah, there you are.
It's great. It's great. We're gonna do Wrestle Kingdom next year.
Oh,
His face
no.
just now.
Oh, if
His-
looks could kill.
Do you want me to make you to like New Japan?
Wrestle. You know, it's been 2 years since I've missed Wrestle Kingdom. It used to be like a New Year's tradition for me. I always gotta stay up Wrestle Kingdom. It's just nothing's been popping for me on Wrestle Kingdom. But all right, Cliff.
Yes,
See what the comments going? Anybody talking?
we do. We got. I'm the special guest.
Oh yeah,
Maybe,
Possibly.
Mr. Golden.
you got the special
Gentlemen.
already.
Did y'all go to AEW? No. So
Yeah.
no,
Why?
we did not.
Why?
No.
Why?
Well, one is in Utah, the other one's in Florida, and then Collision was in Springfield, Massachusetts, and I know next week they're going to be in Boston. I won't be at either one of those. To be fair,
Tony didn't call me.
um,
That's why I wasn't there. I'm the only one, the only logical one who'll be there. So, yeah,
Well,
Tony didn't call me.
you didn't miss anything.
Oh no, I watched it though.
I watched Collision.
Yeah,
thought Collision was
I'm
really
mad
good.
at y'all for trying to say that Dynamite's good. Thanks.
Whoa.
I didn't say whoa. We never said that. Hold on, Carl. No.
Words in people's mouths.
We have never said that. We said, and I quote, because I know I said it, because I tell people this same quote when they mention AEW to me. It has its good weeks and its bad weeks. We never said it was just good.
I liked Collision. I'm gonna be fair.
Now, Collision to me is a better show. That's just what is it, a better pace show.
Yeah.
I like it.
But never did we say, "Oh yeah, Dynamite's good." No.
I couldn't get 30 past the first 30 minutes.
That was the promo?
Yeah.
It was like 2 matches too.
No, it wasn't. The first 30 minutes? Ha! What show are you watching?
There was 2 matches.
Not Dynamite.
Not on Dynamite, it wasn't. Not in no 30 minutes.
No.
I guess they were
You got a promo and a match and a half.
Yeah.
Not 2 whole matches. I'll give
mean-
you a whole match and a half. Like, you got the entrance and the lockup. What? 2 matches in 30 minutes? What are you watching? NXT?
At least that's what I thought they were.
Oh, no. All right, go ahead, Clint.
All right. Well, also don't forget that we do have an episode of Now Ancient Ring.
You're right. Sorry, I did it again.
Diego Alvarez is going to be there. I know this because I actually put the edit together and I dated it for Saturday, just like you guys got your episode of Now Entering late last night because I was literally editing the episode as we were at the show.
It's facts. I watched it. I watched it upload from
It was
76% all the way to 100.
Yep. So that was,
And then I saw the notification ping on my phone.
Yep. So that was the thing. But yeah, so you guys will be getting Diego Alvarez is going to be on the show. You guys will enjoy that interview. And then, yeah, we'll keep it pushing from there. So let's talk about Chaz. I have a surprise topic for you. It's going to be one. It'll be, yeah. So I'm going to put this right. Boom. Surprise topic. All right.
I don't know why. See, when you were typing, I really thought you put the topic in there.
Nope.
I didn't think you actually wrote surprise.
Yep, surprise topic. All right, so I just saw this pop up on my Twitter feed, and I thought this would be great to talk about. Who is the GOAT tag team? We have 4 tag teams we can talk about. We have the Briscoes, we have Motor City Machine Guns, we have the Usos, and we have the Young Bucks. Also, I did say I was going to surprise Chaz with this one, so.
Who's the GOAT tag team?
Yep.
Out of those 4. So, the Machine Guns, the Young Bucks, the Usos. Who was the other one?
The Briscoes.
Damn, you for
Mark
saying
and Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
It's not the Young Bucks.
I said the same thing.
It's not them. Sorry.
Like, I took them out.
I tolerate. Look. I tolerate all elite wrestling. I still hate the Young Bucks. I give them their credit. They innovated and kept tag team wrestling alive during the dark ages when that old man didn't care for it. So he gets that. They get that. That's all they get. But
nice.
I get because I'm trying to think.
Now, out of the rest of the 3,
Yeah, at that point, let's just pick straws. I don't know. That's hard. And coming from a tag team guy like myself, I don't know. That's hard.
Yeah, it's fun because like looking at it right now, it has 359 comments on it currently. I'm gonna go ahead and just say I'm gonna take the Briscoes.
What the heck?
Yep,
I don't know.
I'm taking the Briscoes, tag team that literally like was just they were a team that just no one was talking about, that was just doing everything, having great matches left, right, and center. You can talk about recently, unfortunately, we lost Jay, but The three-peat with FTR was fire. The Motor City Machine Guns was fire, right? Working the Young Bucks, fire. Like every match that these guys were just having, just time in and time out, just great match after great match after great match. It's hard for me not to say them, so I'm gonna lean so heavily on the Briscoes.
I'm with Cliff on this one. I'm leaning with the Briscoes.
All right. I think I figured my pick out. I'm going with the Machine Guns.
That's a solid pick, though.
It's not a bad pick.
No.
Yeah, because I look at it like this. You tell me your favorite tag team, and you ask that tag team what's their favorite tag team. 9 times out of 10, they're probably saying the Motor City Machine Guns. Especially this generation of wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like this generation, we were looking at the Motor City Machine Guns in the early 2000s, killing it in TNA, innovating tag team. Like at the time, the hate for the Young Bucks are now, that's what people were talking about the Motor City Machine Guns at the time.
Yeah.
So I gotta, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Machine Guns, but my heart wants to say the Usos.
You know what?
And I think that's where I'm like, ugh. My heart wants to say the Usos because, I mean, it's the Usos. What more needs to be said? You just look back at everything that they've done,
yeah,
and what they're doing by themselves. Like you really can't not deny them.
Yeah.
Unless Jey Uso loses this Saturday.
But still, this man. How many times did that man lose the championship? You can't lose still.
I'm just. We'll get to that's another topic. But I'm gonna go with the Motor City Machine Guns.
Who you got, Damien?
Well,
that's hard.
I want to be biased as fuck.
I'll be biased.
Well, the reason I'm not because, so I want to say the Usos, like just off bat and off rip.
He just said it. That's it. That's his team.
But Machine Guns are in WWE now, so like I kind of want to go with them because they have the longevity.
Right.
Like, I think they've been around longer than all 4 teams. And
Yeah.
they've been pretty much everywhere. And they've won titles everywhere. So
To include the E.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Machine Guns as well. Like first.
Okay. I like it. So we got two of the Briscoes, 2 at the Motor City Machine Guns. All right, so we here with a tie. And we do got people in the comments kind of talking already, but I legit still am gonna say, like, yeah, I get it, right? But when it comes to like blood, sweat, and tears, man, I mean, it's I just watched the Briscoes do their thing.
We them boys.
Yeah, we them boys.
And I get that because I get that, I love the Briscoes.
If it wasn't for some bullshit person, executive producer in fucking, TNT or whatever you want to call it, they would be there. Fucking, they would have won AEW championships. They was the best ROH team, right? We can't even debate, bro, because like, unfortunately, because the team got cut short. But we know that they would be like, just look where Mark is now, bro. Like doing this thing still on the show. Like if Jay was there, dude, they would be like, FTR couldn't say top guys out because they wouldn't be the top guys. I said what I said, FTR. I don't care how many titles y'all won with the Japan, the AAA, WWE, NXT, AEW. I don't care. The Briscoes are them boys, man, and they like I said, FTR.
And they're from the DMV, so I'm being biased as fuck.
Yeah,
I respect that too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was a hard one, minus the Bucks.
Minus the
You said it. I go. one of these teams don't belong.
Yeah, and it's definitely no.
And it's funny though, because like if you were to put them in order too, like this is where like it would get really interesting. Because obviously we all are here to talk about the Bucks being 4.
Oh yeah, hands down, automatic
1,
4.
2, and 3 though, man. Like listen, I like MCMG, right? But Usos, I would put Usos at 2. I would go with Briscoes and Usos. Me personally, but I don't have the attachment that everybody else has to Motor City Machine Guns. I don't have that same
I
attachment.
can understand
Because when
that.
I watched them, they weren't together. When I started watching Impact and TNA, they
were
weren't
separate.
running as a team. Yeah, they was running solo. So watching their tag work, sure,
I-
you'd be like, go back and watch what they did in the 2000s.
Guess
Cool.
what? I sure was about to say, go do your history and go back and watch it.
I
I
could.
sure was. I
Or-
sure was. I am not even gonna lie to you. It was about to come out these lips. I was about to say, well, go back and watch it.
I could,
You're missing out.
or I could be like, you know what? I lived through watching the Briscoes and the Usos, and I can still agree with you guys that yeah, the Young Bucks have to kind of sit at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to these 4 teams. But I was like, I'm not gonna sit back here and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, honestly, I'm leaning that way.
For me, it's hard to put the Briscoes below the Machine Guns. They're both phenomenal tag teams. It's really like neck and neck for who takes what position. But like you said, I grew up watching like the Briscoes as a tag team. When I started watching TNA, the Machine Guns were not a tag team, and then the Briscoes being from the DMV just puts them ahead for me. So honestly, it'd go Briscoes, Machine Guns, Usos, kind of like TJ said in the comments, like, but by a very small margin.
I see, and I still look at what the Usos have done like now, especially being the longest running WWE Tag Team Champions, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I mean, I kind of have to fuck with that, and I kind of have to. That has to take into account,
Right.
So they unified the tag titles. They was running with those belts forever, and then the New Day, who had the title, the record, the Usos smashed them, locked him down in the penitentiary, and then kept pushing, And I was like, they was just great team. So I was like. So I'm like, I know how good MCMG is. But I'm like, but it's the Usos, and every time they did a new gimmick, they got it over. And I know that you'd be like, Motor City Machine Gun only needed one gimmick. I'm like, whatever, I don't care.
All right, let's see what the comments say.
All right, so started off. Mr. TJ Sykes says the Briscoes, then MCMG, Usos, and that's it. And then he put in here MCMG, so Motor City Machine Guns for him. That's it.
All right, let's move on to our first debate topic. WrestleMania is coming up. WrestleMania is where legends are made, but it's also where his careers take a hit. Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Jay, Gunther. Who can't afford to walk out of WrestleMania looking weak? We're breaking down the stakes. Who can't afford a loss?
What was that? Was that luking?
It sure was looking. It was. So, I'm going to start this off. I said it earlier in the show. Jay Uso has the most to lose at WrestleMania. Okay? This will be his third loss in one of the biggest shows in the calendar. You lose 3 strikes, you're out. All right? At this point, you can kiss the whole main event scene. How are you going to take him seriously as a main eventer when you can't even beat the guy? His whole run has been built off of emotion, right? But there's only so much that somebody can be the underdog. Like, you can be the underdog for only so long, and then at some point, if you don't go over the hump, you're just trash. Like, you just can't win the big one. And the whole rise, and it's gonna stunt his growth as far as a performer. He takes that L, it's it. Like, let's get off the Jey Uso hype train. Let's move it on with it. put him back to where he supposed to be with the Jeff Hardy status as the mid card guy. Let's just keep it a bean.
Man, that's crazy because even Jeff won a title.
You're right, but let's be for real. But Jeff Hardy was what? A majority what? A
He was.
mid card guy, tag team guy.
He was. I'm not gonna say he wasn't, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, though, like even Jeff had a run with the world title, so at least Jay
Was it
got-
at WrestleMania? Did he win at WrestleMania?
I to be real, I don't remember where he won. I just know he won it on
It was Armageddon.
yeah.
It was Armageddon. It was Armageddon. But anyway, I got another one. CM Punk also has a lot to lose. CM Punk.
Does he though?
had- Look, hear me out on this. Hear me out. CM Punk literally fought his way into the main event of WrestleMania. Okay? This past year, went through Hell in a Cell with Drew. Literally a year and a half long story. That was really the first big story that he did when he came back. Well, Punk did when he came back. Right? Was the whole with Drew. He gets through that. His whole thing with Seth in the beginning of Raw, Elimination Chamber, the Rumble. We get to the main event. The hype dies. It's over. Like, CM Punk is getting older. You did all of this. You get your main event and you lose. You lose. It's done, Zoe. You are injury prone. Let's be for real.
Wow.
It's like AEW deja vu. Like, the biggest show, you're there, and that's what it is. So, Jey Uso, CM Punk. Like, that's it. Those are my two.
Can we address the fact that I'm the only reason I'm laughing is because you got me on the Willy Wonka. You lose. Yeah, I was like, hey, yo, I don't know why I flashed over to Willy Wonka. But I just saw the GIF like over the top when you said you lose.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's the clip. That's the clip we got to use.
Yeah.
You lose.
You get nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
Poor Charlie.
Poor Charlie.
Don't be a thief.
yeah, don't be drinking the soda.
Yeah. That's
That's
no poor Charlie.
Fizzy
Yes.
time.
I agree with you on Jey Uso. If anybody's got the most to lose, the hype we've built behind Jey Uso, to have him get all the way to the main event of WrestleMania and just not, I can't.
Yeah, it's Mr. Golden's comment.
I
Like,
know.
Now I gotta pull it up. I don't have it up.
I got it.
Oh, my train of thought just got taken away from me.
Yeah. I'll tell you. Actually, who do I think? So let me ask this question real quick. Does it have to be somebody that you put in that list that we have to talk about?
No, not at all.
Any woman in the triple threat match?
Oh,
Ooh.
Any woman in a
you
triple
think
threat.
so?
Oh yeah.
You're
Io,
going.
Bianca, and Rhea. All three of them have the biggest to lose. Like,
Talk to me, brother. I didn't even
Yeah,
think
you gotta
that.
explain this.
Talk to me, cause like legit, that's why I didn't have them in there. I was just like typing out. I really wasn't
Yeah.
thinking. But you, I'm listening.
Yeah.
You
So
got-
I'll take the other ear off the headphones, so I can really,
So let's talk about it, right? Well, Io loses, right? So now what is Io? Io is now just back down on the card. She's the transitional champion between one person or the other, right? So now you're looking at her like, well, what's she gonna do after this title run? Rhea, here's a woman that's been causing the most chaos to get into the main event, more so than what Punk has done, right? Because remember, like Punk, it was really just kind of a cause of events that happened at the Royal Rumble. Here's Rhea like causing trouble left, right, signing a contract twice, fighting to get in. She loses. What does that say about her status? Is she still mommy finished on top? I don't know. Bianca, right? Bianca got this whole brand new attitude, got this whole new set for herself going, whatever way she pushes the envelope, right? But if she loses, then what? What was the whole point of the Elimination Chamber win, right? Your best friend got her ass beat, and what did you do? You won, and then you still have not really talked to Jade yet at all. So you really haven't closed any loops in these, like any of these circles coming up, right? But if you lose, what does that say about your status? Are you a main eventer as well? Like, are we back in that same? Is your time passing? Like, what is going on? Like, these three women like have the most to lose out of everybody on here. Jade lost the world title opportunity twice, loses again. It is what it is. CM Punk loses. CM Punk lost the main event of WrestleMania. He's already won. He's already there's no law. He just wins the match. He wanted a main event WrestleMania. That's all he wanted. Roman, what's going on with Roman? He loses. He's still the tribal chief. If Seth Rollins loses, Seth is bulletproof. Like we've seen Seth like lose and come back. Gunther loses.
Fair.
What does Gunther gain out of this if he loses? Or if he loses, what does he really? He loses the championship, but it's still Gunther. Like we still have to watch this man like go through and destroy people. But these three women are the one. We can talk about the other women's match, right? Charlotte loses. She loses to a better Tiffany Stratton, someone that she's been trying to punk out. Does it really hurt her? Nah, but it really elevates Tiffany. Tiffany loses. What does it really do to her? She lost to the Queen. That's kind of it. These three women are all on the same caliber. So when it comes down to one of those three, they now know they're not even number one or two. They are the third person, and it just keeps falling down from there. So yeah, to me, it's that triple threat match. Whoever takes the pin, that's it. It is what it is.
All right, they need to change the match then.
Bro, I
For
just
some
want to
reason,
say,
you convinced me.
I hate when Cliff is logical.
I hate it too. I know.
Then it just destroys my whole.
It kills the whole show. I know. I hate it too.
When he's right though. Like,
Yeah.
He makes a valid point. I can't even argue with it.
Nah,
Shit.
I'm mad. I sat all day for this topic too. Wrote these notes out.
bro,
I'm pissed. I'm pissed now.
I drove 6 hours in the car. What do you think I was thinking about?
That's why I sat down like legitimately after church. I had the Orioles game on. I really wasn't watching. That's when I realized they weren't winning anymore and they lost. And I was like, what the heck? But like, so I really thought about it. I was like, nah, it's Jay. Like, what the word? I didn't think about that. And that, yeah. Oh, man. All right, comments. That's cool.
I don't think I got nothing to say on that.
I
Actually.
really
What can you say?
Yeah,
can't say anything.
Who has the biggest to lose? I don't know. The guy who paid $600 to get the cheap seats. That's who's got the golly.
Random security guard number 83.
Yeah.
Good, googly
Knocked out
muggly.
by accident.
Right, the guy that spilled his beer from, I don't know, the Sin City street fight that's going to happen. He didn't know what was going on, and here comes Damien Priest being thrown by Drew, and his $20 beer at Allegiant Stadium fell. I hope WrestleMania is not charging $20 for a beer.
Oh, yeah,
They don't charge.
You
They
know
don't,
they
they don't
are.
pick that. They don't pick that. The
Uh-uh.
venue
The
does.
stadium picks that.
Yeah.
And you already know they are.
That's
Like,
Vegas, my dude.
hey, listen. That team in black and silver sucks so bad that the stadium has to apologize and then like tell them like, "Hey, we know this beer costs a lot. Sorry, we suck." That's the only way those fans get through that. Okay, yeah, you team in black and silver because I refuse to acknowledge your team.
He's talking about
Period.
the Las Vegas Raiders, for those who are not aware.
I was about to say, Those
Period.
are the
I
people
will
who don't
not
watch
acknowledge
football.
your team. That's how bad it is.
It is
I don't
crazy.
have anything, man. I don't know what to say.
Besides
Yeah.
that, he's right. That's the match.
That's
that
all you could say. That's all you
All
can
right.
say.
Everything else is up in the air and circumstantial. And
Good
it kinda
job.
really
Yeah, like you can make like at this point, I'm like, all right, Cliff's right, but you can make the case for Jay. You can make a case for but
Make a case
Cliff's
for
right.
everybody.
Okay.
You can make the case for everybody, but like the New Day, really, like they're not got they lose to the War Raiders, right? Like but that's the champs, right? If the champs lose, they lost to one of the greatest tag teams in WWE history. Like, okay,
That's a
cool.
solid tag team too.
It's a solid, yeah. They're both solid tag teams. Like, great. But we talk about the three young, like we'll call them the three stars right now, like of like Raw, just going at it in a triple threat match. And you mean to tell me that you're gonna take one of those two? Like, of course we'll take all three of them seriously, but at that time we're all gonna be like, damn, EO is a transition champ. She got beat. Bianca doing her thing. This is crazy. Yeah. Sorry for you guys out there who just expected to see this like smash debate, and I just came through and railroaded it.
Right? Even if you had to pick out of those three, like, you can't.
No,
Yeah.
You can't.
they all.
All right. What did everyone? What do you? I don't. Do we bring up the comments? Because sorry, like they don't matter.
right now. So right now, the best team may be Jacob Fatu and anyone. Facts. I would agree with that. Crip Dog is running wild. I would say Punk, but he's going to be screwed by Heyman, and Heyman's going to end up with Seth.
I agree with this.
I heard
LA Knight needs to win, but he's not going to. Cena, because it's his last year, so he needs to win to break Rick's record at 17. I would say this: Cena doesn't have to break the. He wants to break the record, but he doesn't have to. And if he loses to Cody, the champion. If Cody loses, yeah, he lost to John Cena. He lost to the GOAT. Like that just kind of like says its own. Is it the same John Cena that we used to see? No, but it's still John Cena, so you get nothing. Has beans, you're one of yourself. Chaz played an Oompa Loompa. It is Oompa Loompa doobity doo. I have a wrestling question for you. You'll listen to your wife. Here we go. Who has the most to lose at the show? Drew McIntyre has to go. I would choose Punk. Getting screwed by Heyman really stunk. I don't like the thought of it. It is what it is. I mean, Drew and Damien's match has no real implications in it.
It doesn't.
Like, it's just gonna be a street fight, and at that point, you're like, all right, cool, I'm here for it. That's really all it is. I want the topic now. Baruch and Chaz. Hey, that's why.
Wow.
Chaz, you not understanding?
Nah.
Care how
The
I want it now.
the girl that wanted the golden goose from.
Oh. Oh wow. Right. Her name. Oh,
Baruch.
Duh.
It's a continuation of the song. I got you.
All right. What are we doing? Are we doing temp check or are we doing push or bury? What y'all want to do?
We do push a bear.
Push or
No,
bury?
we'll do temp check. Do temp check because.
All right. Let's go temp check. Run that.
Okay. Boom. Temp check.
All right. Temp check.
I really.
That's where me.
You just had this because I don't remember seeing this. I just clicked on it randomly.
That was there last week.
Oh, I never did. I definitely didn't. See
Yeah, that was there last week. You should know what temp check is. That's where me and my friends, we give you my hottest and coldest wrestlers going into this week, and a bonus match of the week. Get it? Got it? Good. All right. I'm gonna let you know right now. My coldest wrestler of the week is everyone in that gauntlet match Friday night on SmackDown. That was the most laziest thing, and it's not their fault. It's not their fault. They just do what they're told. But that is the most laziest way, in the most laziest thought process, to make a number one contender for the tag team championships next week at WrestleMania, and one is your Intercontinental Women's Champion. Now I get it. It's WrestleMania is not Night of Champions. Every belt does not need to be defended at WrestleMania. I understand that, and I agree with that. But you can't put a real tag team against the the tag team. This women's tag team division it's just ugh. It's what I said when we had the debate on the mid card titles for the women. It's just going to lessen the other women's divisions. And there we go. We're getting ugh, just yeah. That's my coldest wrestlers of the week. My hottest wrestler of the week is the bad man, Jacob Fatu. Brother, that man is just amazing. Okay, the aura that Jacob Fatu that just oozes out from him and just oozes through the television airwaves and oozes out of my screen when he's on TV. Jacob Fatu better be winning that United States Championship, or I'm telling Cliff to come pick me up and we're going to take a ride to Connecticut. Because it would be almost as bad as when Pure Ignorance lost the belts at SWA. That's how bad it would be if Jacob Fatu loses. My match of the week? Prince Machiavelli versus Mason Walls at SWA.
Not gonna
I'm
front.
sorry,
That was
y'all.
fire, man.
If if I got the opportunity, I'm gonna put over my friends. Man, it's something to see your friends do their craft and just see them lock in and just create art. And legitimately, as not just as a friend, but as like a fan. As a fan, that's probably the greatest match of all time. And there's a lot of bias with that statement, but man, I can't really tell you a better match than that besides my own. Um, but yeah, Prince Machiavelli versus Mason Walls this past Saturday for the Showcase Division Championship. It was really, really good. Like when that match is dropped and aired on the SWA YouTube channel, please just take the 20 minutes, just 20 minutes, just sit and watch it because it's really good. Two guys really telling the story, and that's really the most important thing. They were really telling a story, and yeah. So that's my match of the week. Argue with your mama.
Yeah. Okay. So well, you took my match of the week, so I'm gonna go ahead and just choose a different one.
That's okay. You can bump that. No. It's the A. It's okay. It's our friend.
That yeah,
You can
definitely.
not put that
Definitely
match
my
over in
1A.
your
That's
words.
definitely my 1A. No, just being,
Use your own words. Don't copy off my homework. Use your own words.
No, I'm gonna copy your homework. Just change it a little bit. Yeah, emotionally, if you were there, like watching the match live, like the energy in that place was different. Like it was great. It was a fun time, and just watching Prince do his thing, I was like, I'm here for it all. Like I was hyped for it. So, and then seeing the way it ended and everything, and just seeing him, I was very proud to watch him do his thing. So yeah, you're right. I mean, my man was out there. He showed his whole ass out, man. I was like, yo,
Bro, he started
like,
doing Miles Miller stuff, and I said, I know that's Miles Miller. Wait a minute, dog. I don't. It's and they know, and a lot of people who you're watching, y'all know, I get really excited over wrestling, clearly. But when my friends wrestle, I get even more excited. Y'all see how Chase is? That's me when my friends wrestle. I'm screaming and running up and down like a hooligan. He threw Mason into the corner, did the Euro, and I said, "Who do you think you are? That is the old you. We are not Miles no more, but okay." And then he did my stuff, and I was like, "Oh, you're taking everybody's stuff." I was like, dude.
So
I'm gonna say, Damien, you watched it. He did your spear.
I know.
And messed up his
And I'm very proud.
and messed
very,
up his
very
foot.
proud.
Oh yeah, I'm spoiling the match. But yeah, go.
stop
Yeah.
talking
Sorry,
about the match. Yeah.
sorry. It was really good.
Yeah, it was. That's why I'm trying to like keep it like I'm trying to keep it level so that people can
I
go
know.
experience for themselves.
Sorry.
My one B
I'm
though
muting
is gonna
myself.
be my one B is gonna be Brody King versus Takeshna. Like that match on Collision was fire.
Solid.
It was a great choice. And if I could tag one more person to that hey Billy Starks, man. The Billy Starks match was great on Collision as well. So we'll put over those two plus, like I said, and Prince. Hottest wrestler of the week for me, I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be kind of different. It's not a worker. It's an announcer. Actually, it's two of them. Let me get Wade Barrett and Nigel McGuinness because these guys aren't even supposed to be in the ring doing nothing. But man, these guys are standing toe to toe with wrestlers. Like, tell them, like, yo, you're not about to have life right now. Get away from here. It gave me the Samoa Joe announcer table back when when COVID was going on, and Samoa Joe was like, "Yeah, you're not about that energy, bro." And just watching Nigel McGuinness like get in the ring to save Tony Schiavone's ass on Collision, I was like, "All right, I'm here for this." And then seeing Wade, then watching Wade getting Charlotte Flair's face was like, "No, you're gonna get fired if you're here." I'm like, "Hey, you saving people's lives out here, and I'm here for it." So I'm gonna put those two over. Coldest wrestler of the week, though, I will say my coldest wrestler of the week is Danny Garcia. Like, yeah, Daniel out here trying to still be friends with a person who literally they murdered their best friend. Like, they beat the crap out of Cope, and you thought that they weren't gonna do that to you? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Got that ass whooped.
All right, what you got? Let's go with. All right, what you got, Damien?
Coldest. Damn, I can't even pick this guy because, well, he's no longer going to be on my TV screen. So I guess Chris Jericho is my hottest because I won't be seeing his face no more.
I never saw this day coming.
Nope.
Not what I expected.
And Dean ain't even here to realize it.
Right,
That's
bruh.
Yep.
That is hilarious. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Look at that.
He gets
look at what you done, Damien.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. I'll just kind of go left with that.
What?
Look, I'm not going to see him for a couple months, so I got to give him some props for going away.
He said going
He
away.
said,
So,
because he's not on my screen.
My coldest. I don't know if I really have a coldest. The wrestling's been pretty decent this week.
Right, that's the thing. Nobody's been egregious.
No, nobody's been egregious. It's like the calm before the storm, I think.
Yep.
Oh, that makes sense. You're right. It is WrestleMania week.
Match of the week. I'm gonna have to agree with you two. That was some good wrestling. Shout outs to Prince. Great job, Mason. Great job. I know both of those guys since they were yay little. So it's like good to see like they go out there and like kill it and like leave it all in the ring. So yeah, no, that was fire. And I think maybe it's biased because that was the last bit of wrestling I saw today. Right before I got on. But nah, like I got to watch I guess pretty much all of what happened on Saturday. So like it was some good wrestling. I know Cliff, you're not so happy, but I mean you tried.
Hey,
And you were working, dog. You were working.
You were like I
You were working.
I get it. I get
y'all
it.
must have showed up on the podcast, bro. Because I was really debating, but like, man, you told me don't come back if I don't win, and
You
then
did.
I had to
I
go back and
did.
watch,
I
and I had
did.
to go back and watch the video of me getting kicked in the back of the head. Like,
So
yo,
that's why I'm giving you a pass.
I didn't
Not
even
your
know
fault.
that Kurt. I didn't even know Kurt was part donkey, dude. Dumbass, dumbass,
I give you.
full
Look,
on
I'm giving you a pass because it's not your fault. Like you.
man, full on bum, bruh. Hee haw, right in the back of the dome.
Oh,
Bro.
Got you.
right. All right. Twitch, go. God damn, he's about to have another 10-minute rant.
I'm trying not to.
Fuck.
Now I know how you guys feel with me.
Time out real quick. Damien, are you okay? Like, are your vitals good? Like, your heart's doing heart things?
I fractured
Oh no.
my wife's rib. I think I'm
We
doing.
ain't talking about that.
I think my heart's going good, bro.
Okay. I'm just making sure you said Jericho's your hottest. What a weird world we're in.
Hey, look, he ain't gonna be on my screens for the foreseeable future for a little bit. His contract's almost up. We might not ever see him wrestle again. I am
Now you know
hopeful.
good and well. You know good and
I
well.
am hopeful.
I
Let me be hopeful.
oh,
All
wow.
right.
So I
You
didn't
just wait.
watch
You just
Prince.
wait till you hear break the walls down.
It better be at the Hall of Fame ceremony.
No, it's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. That's what it's gonna be.
We
I'm
don't
like,
want him.
Yeah, all right. And you wait, or better yet, you wait till you hear Fozzy.
You know what though? If we
You
does
hear
go
Fozzy
back,
in WWE. You hear you gonna hear Judas in WWE.
no, if he
What?
goes back, at least I know he'll be on lock and key and won't do anything dumb.
Yeah, all right.
Yo,
All right.
die.
so
Go
my
ahead,
match
Twitch.
of the week, I didn't watch.
So I was like, all right, go ahead, Twitch.
Unlike the rest of y'all, did not watch Prince's match. So that is not going to be my match of the week. But shout out to Prince. My match of the week is actually Penta versus Dom.
That match was good.
That
That
was
match was
good
good.
for no fucking reason.
It was.
My coldest is whoever put together that gauntlet match and decided that your Intercontinental Champion not defending her title and going for another title was a good idea. Shame upon you and your family. My hottest wrestler of the week is Jacob. Like, let's be serious, man. This boy about to come away.
Yeah.
He about to leave Mania with that U.S. title, and if not,
We
we're gonna have,
riot.
we're gonna have some issues.
Another travesty.
We ain't even rioting. We burning everything down.
Oh my
If he
gosh.
loses, I'm popping up in Vegas and having a talk with Paul.
I'm gonna be honest. If he loses, I'm getting my phone and putting out a tweet.
That's what I
That's
said
more
too.
realistic. I'm
Yeah.
not that far from Vegas. I can show up there in 5 hours.
I'm not that far from the Performance Center, so
There you go. We got those ends covered. You guys are close to Connecticut. They can't
I was
get
about to
away.
say, yeah, we definitely are.
we got
Up
our
the
bases
road.
I definitely
covered.
drove by. I
Exactly.
definitely drove by WWE Tower today when I was on my way back. All right, man. We got a lot of comments coming in too.
I figured we would. I see the comments are blowing. Let's get through those quickly.
Brooke Assault was actually a girl band in the 90s. Thanks. Jacob was the hottest. Jacob was, yeah. Coldest is Adam's Apple Baszler. Hey, first of all, I see a lot of people talking mad shit about that opening spot with Bailey about the lockup, and then she was working for an ankle trip. Like, and a lot of people have been shitting on that, like not understanding that they were shoot wrestling. And
Yeah, they
people were
were.
like, people out here just talking like they were botching. Like, shut up, shut the fuck up, just shut up.
Your
They were
face is
not
a botch.
botching. Yeah, it's like a botch is what happens in an operating room. Stop it. Shut the hell up. Honorable mention is Braun Breaker's spear. God bless
Bro.
the
Yes,
West.
sir.
Rest in
Yes,
peace,
sir.
Carlito.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
That man took off from the ramp, bro. That
Yeah, he
it was
did.
a 30-foot. Hottest honorable mention. It's amazing how far y'all have come. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Kudos to Miles, the Prince.
No, definitely. No. Mr. Gold is definitely has seen the growth.
Wouldn't be surprised if somehow Solo cost Jacob the match, leading to a match between the two of them at Backlash.
I thought about
That is my fear.
That,
Don't
yeah,
see you now that you say that out loud. You bring my bad thoughts to life.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Chris is going back to WWE.
Boo!
Hell just froze over.
Mhm.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Coldest of the week is Maxine. That's
She should have
Fair.
tagged out.
fair.
She should have tagged out.
dumbass of the week, Stephen A. for saying that he might run for president. Do you know what happens when you don't write Jericho in WWE? You just made the list.
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
The gauntlet match wasn't good, but that ass. Just golden. Just golden. I'm gonna need you to chill out when you're watching.
Calm down, sir.
No Viagra while you're watching it. No Blue Chew while you're watching the women's matches. That point being was when was she last relevant?
No,
First
no,
of
he
all,
did not.
yeah,
No, he did. No, he did.
I will not take any slander of Shayna Baszler because she's from South Dakota and where she fights out of. I used to wrestle in that whole area, so I will take no slander of Shayna Baszler. Dude, I was impressed and worried when y'all was doing your after school. Oh yeah, you're wrestling after school. I heard about these matches.
Let me see. Yeah, you said.
Yeah, I've
Listen,
been witness to some of those.
I saw some of
Yeah,
those.
the booking back then was crazy, man.
They you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of that episode of South Park when they did the wrestling. Did you see
Yep.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they
now
were
I
doing
say
the wrestling.
yes.
It reminded me of that.
I just want to say the stuff that Damien showed me was wild.
They were doing some wild ass shit for young ass kids.
and yeah,
It was like one of those like, god damn.
for no good
I'm telling
goddamn
you, creative
reason.
geniuses.
No,
Creative
no.
geniuses.
Oh,
We were
no.
ahead of our time.
Look,
That might
y'all
be
had
giving
way
you
too
too
many
much credit.
adult issues for being that young.
Creative geniuses.
You
I
were.
just want to know, man, what was the name of you guys' promotion? Was it Fades and Braids Wrestling? That's all I saw, man.
That is very accurate.
Shit.
I've seen those matches, man, and we never talked about this. So before it was WCF, was it Fades and Braids like wrestling?
Promotion was very dark at one time.
He ain't wrong.
Bro, Chaz.
Y'all were not meeting the government quota.
Oh, I quit.
Got him.
Chris Sanders, they were not meeting them DEI hires.
No, he was not at all. Not at all.
Oh man. All right. I'm taking control back of the show. Let's get back to debating.
I just saw we had 3 more comments really quick. Sorry.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, they just got dropped.
Yeah,
That was the last
yeah.
They were very good, but I was worried you would get hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when, remember when the girls had a legit fight?
Yeah, they did.
Hawk, I remember him.
I remember Hawk.
Oh my god! All right, let's get into it. What's the next topic? No.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie. I went down memory lane. He started telling. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I started thinking about the fight of the 2 girls, and I legit remember I could replay you that whole entire day, and I legit was rewatching it, and I remember. All right, sorry. Yes, the next topic. Bianca Belair. Look, and it's of course a women's match. All right. So look, Bianca Belair. Let's get to it. So she's one of the most consistent dominant stars that WWE has produced within the last 15 years. But lately, especially in, after the European tour, the fans have sort of turned on Bianca. Why? Let's start this one off. Let's go with Twitch, Cliff, Damien, then me. Yeah, I'll go then.
Hold up. You said me first.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did say Twitch's name first.
Go Twitch,
I definitely said Twitch.
please, because I'm gonna definitely.
I'm
I'm about to have an aneurysm. Reclaiming my time.
I don't really know what the issue is. I don't know if it's fan fatigue or not, or if this is a case of we want to see her go heel. I honestly can't tell. Well, okay, Chaz, tell us what it is.
No, it's not my turn yet. No,
you want to go or you want Cliff to go?
No, I don't yet. I'll wait.
I honestly, I don't know. I don't know why they boo her the way they do. So, Damien, you can go now.
What? I was going second to last.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
Why are you talking longer?
Input.
What do you mean? Why don't you?
Because I don't.
What is wrong with you?
A lot.
Oh, that is true. You ain't wrong. Hold on. What's the topic again? Let me read it.
Wow. You motherfucker. I hate you.
Oh my goodness. Say it, Damien.
All right, so I don't think it's fatigue, but like in this case with this triple threat match, somebody's got to get booed. And I mean, no offense, anything. I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see Bianca Belair, kind of like I miss Bianca Belair from NXT, like early NXT. Like, I want to see it, and I feel like everything that's been going on with her character as of late, like that's enough to like piss somebody off and push them over the edge. So like, I'm hoping she get a little bit spicy. I'm hoping that's like what it is. Is like, she's like, kind of like, I mean, she did just completely ignore the fact that like her two best friends just got into it. Like, she's not the whole catalyst and the blame for the whole entire thing. She ain't do nothing. She just let it happen. She just worried about that main event. She's worried about the title. It's kind of heelish of her. She should be ashamed of herself.
What?
Here we go.
Well, she should. She should be ashamed.
Here we go.
What? How is she? What?
Yeah,
She
go on.
should
Chaz,
be
say
ashamed
something.
of herself.
Go on, Chaz.
Why? How is she wrong?
Speak your piece.
Because
She won fair and square.
Yeah.
If anything, Rhea Ripley should be booed.
Yeah.
Nah.
No. What?
You can't boo her.
Go on. Say it.
Why not?
Say what you check.
She lost.
Yeah. She lost. Why'd she lose?
You lose. You get
did she lose?
nothing.
She lost.
That's the theme of the show, right?
Hold on. She lost
Loser.
because of your homegirl, Bianca.
No. Whoa. First of all, go back.
Twice.
No. You go back and you watch every of those interactions. It was Rhea first. Bianca was sitting there chilling, watching the match.
She could have watched in the back.
Yeah, she could have watched it like they do all the weird angles.
You don't say that about any other wrestler. We don't say about the male. We don't say about anybody else who sits there on commentary or just sits there to scout. Why now all of a sudden? What? Get the that's bullcrap.
Yeah, go on, Chaz.
That's bullcrap.
Go on.
That's bullcrap.
Go on.
She shouldn't have did it. She should have stayed in the back.
What?
Say what
And then she didn't referee correctly. Like, I get why they're booing her. I mean, I boo her too.
What do you mean? They hit her twice.
She shouldn't have been in the way.
Argue it out.
They hit her twice.
She should have got out the way. Called it down the middle.
She did. They hit her twice. Each of them.
She didn't have to call the match.
Any normal referee would have been like, nah, no, I mean, disqualification. What? What?
Nah.
What?
Nah.
Okay.
She's the bad guy in this. Sorry, buddy. It's okay.
No, she's not.
It's all right.
Okay.
Look, I get it. You're in denial.
I'm not in denial.
It's
I
all
just,
right.
she,
She's
no,
a
she,
horrible
it-
referee.
Chaz.
she
She's
is
a
being
horrible
booed
friend.
unfairly by the WWE Universe.
She's a horrible
Yes.
friend.
Why is that?
No,
Why is that, Chaz?
what?
Why
She
is
is a
why is she
horrible
getting
friend.
No, she's not.
Yes,
Go on,
she
Chaz.
is.
No,
How
no.
is she not a horrible
She's being
friend?
booed unfair. I want to
Yeah,
take
tell
my
him,
point
that's
now.
why
Your
they
time's
why-
up.
why-
My
why?
turn.
No. I want.
It's my
I
turn.
want to
Cliff,
hear
you can go after
why-
me.
no,
It's
no.
my turn. It's my turn.
Oh.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Golly.
You pushed it.
Ah, man. So look. Yes. Let you talk. Let me talk. Good. Googly muggly. So, yes, she is being booed unfairly due to fan loyalty to Rhea and Io and subtle international bias.
Subtle international.
You sound like you
bias.
politicking like she getting ready to run for vice president or president.
I'm just keeping a spade as a spade. Let's just be for real. When, especially being overseas, Rhea and Io have massive global fan bases, right?
Why?
Especially of them being international women, correct? Am I wrong? Oh, exactly. So, when the WWE goes overseas, crowd reactions change, correct?
Sure.
Usually,
You
typically,
will.
yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Right. Cool. Bianca has consistently been great to the point where now it's expected, not praised. Right. Exactly. I know I'm right. And then let's call it a spade a spade. Subtle racial bias in international crowds, reception of confident black women is not the whole reason, but it does play a factor because Bianca Belair is not wrong in this storyline at all. She won. She has the match at WrestleMania. Rhea lost because Rhea couldn't keep her eye on the prize. She always getting distracted by other stuff. That's been Rhea's problem since the Judgment Day. We said it on the podcast. Bianca Belair is not wrong. Why would you boo her? Why are we booing her? What did she do wrong? What? And if you talk about the Jade and Naomi thing, then it got to do with her.
Like hell it does.
Why? She didn't get attacked. They beefing it out. Let them fight.
I still think Bianca had something to do with it.
Whatever.
I still think.
That has no. We're not even talking. That's irrelevant. That part is irrelevant to the story.
No, it's not.
That's
No,
it.
it's not.
What do you mean
That
it is
there-
irrelevant?
That right there shows what kind of person she really is.
What is she gonna do, Damien? Was she gonna be the referee for that match?
I think she called a hit out on that poor woman.
For what? They were attacked.
Look, nobody told her to come out there and stick her nose in that business, or it'd have been her and Rhea one-on-one. But no, she had to sit at ringside. We all know when you sit at ringside, you always change the outcome of some match. Just saying. It's history. It's all good. And international.
Sure. But you have to agree. That the energy from international crowds is shaped how the world views black women.
What?
Don't make the face. Don't make that face. Let's not say that. Let's not sit there and say like that's not true.
I actually thought they like us more than our own home country does.
What? Oh my god.
Yo, this man's never been to Germany. Like, I know this.
I thought they liked us.
He needs to take his headphones away from the microphone because the microphone picking it up. That's why I hear an echo. You. Hey, I can tell you've never been international before, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
But every time I have gone outside of the United States, they have been nothing but pleasant to me.
I didn't say you. I
Granted,
said
do I
black
tell them
women,
I'm from the United
confident
States?
black women. You're not a black woman.
I'm still
Maybe he
black, though.
is. You don't know that.
I could be.
Yeah, y'all here just assuming genders.
I
It is
need to know what I
2025. You can be whatever
identify
you want to
as.
be.
Yeah.
Sir.
You're right. I tell my students I identify as a chicken tender, so you
All
can be
right.
whatever you want to be, dog.
All right.
So, all
I'm
right.
a proud black woman.
I just I want to start this all off first of all. Like Damien Twitch, I don't know if you heard this man say that Bianca Belair
I
has
heard
been
it.
one of the best in the last 15 years.
I heard it.
One of the most dominant characters in the last 15 years. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
my, where's the lion at?
Well, I mean, as long as
Where's the line?
there's Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, it can't be Bianca. Like, sorry, like it just can't.
Why can't you put the name in there? Why she can't be included in that?
No,
What?
you out here talking like she's the greatest thing. Like no. Women.
That's not what I said, but okay. Okay.
You said she's one of the most dominant. She's the one, blah, 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 whatever, 15 years. That's
One
all I heard.
of the most.
That's why I was having that aneurysm out here. 'Cause I was like, yo, as long hey, man, Roman
One of the most?
No, I'm just
Nope.
saying.
Including?
Nope.
You can't include. All right. You're not including that?
Nope.
What? Okay.
One of the most.
Hold
On the
Main
women.
eventing?
Yeah, I'm
As
just
far as the
looking-
women's concerned, okay, well, fine. As far as the women's concerned,
Okay. I still
you're gonna sit there and say, "What?" All right. Oh my.
We're about to
God.
give the whole
Yep.
heart attack
Yep.
before next week.
Anyway, so no, absolutely. I mean, I do agree with your point to an extent, Chaz. I do.
Oh wow! Why do we just? Why you need to start leading with that, dog? God, man, you can roast me after you agree.
No, I'm gonna roast you before.
My
That's
emotions.
how it always works. Yes, I can agree with you to an extent, right? International crowds, like you get to try new things out with it. If you especially you're trying to change up how you want your TV fan base to view a person, right? So she's coming a lot more darker colors. She's, got more of an attitude, right? She's not really acknowledging the home crowd. She's really talking about her. It's about her situation. She getting the crowd to not like her. And so when she comes back to the U.S., home front, that heat just continues to grow. So I do kind of agree with your point that she is that way. I don't think she's being booed unfairly because that's what they want. That's what they want. Like they want her to get booed. So how can it be unfairly her getting booed if that's what you want? Like it doesn't make sense to me. And they clearly want Io to be the face and then Rhea just kind of like being Rhea. So I think, if they want, and to be fair, we all can agree that we love Bianca Belair as the heel in NXT. So we all been wanting this for a while because we don't want her to be a face for 10 years and then randomly come back and be a heel because she wants to win a record changing.
Hey yo, ain't no way.
So we like Bianca Belair as face and heel, but we definitely want to see her back as being heel. Most fans do. So I don't think it's fan fatigue. I don't think it's the booking. I don't think it's something deep. I just think that WWE they want her to go be the heel, so they put her out in front of these international crowds, changed up her attitude, changed up her look a little bit, and they got the reactions they wanted. So when they came back and getting ready for next week or this week, I should say, they're gonna get the reactions that they want for her. So, and also it is 100% selfish on her part anyway for her character because
I agree.
yeah, she was tag partners with Jade, was about to surrender these titles, became tag partners with Naomi, and then you mean to tell me that at no point in time, there was no thought that, hey, I think Naomi did it. Never. She was like, I'm so loyal to my friend that they possibly murdered my former tag partner, and I never thought that it could be her. Never. Not
It's all
one.
about winning titles.
Not one. Not one.
Nah.
Not
See, that
one.
makes her
Not one.
not intelligent, and I don't believe that
Yeah,
Bianca
I think
Belair is
Bianca
an
Belair is.
unintelligent
Yeah,
woman.
I think she's an intelligent person.
A very intelligent. And look,
Super.
I'm not saying what she's doing is bad. I support it as the supervillain. I find it dastardly, manipulating, and just a beautiful art form. And I say keep on it and keep at it, sister. Just
I'm
saying.
just yeah, and I look at the situation. I'm like, yo, she's 100%. She's like, hey, uh, playing on Naomi's emotions. Like, I don't really want to give these titles, and Naomi's like, I'll jump in, and they're like, great, you're my tag partner. And then meanwhile, Naomi's kind of got this own vindictive thing going on where she's like, Jade's trying to use her. Jade's trying to use her, and then throws her off of throws her onto a car. And not one time did Bianca go. Bianca never one time goes, hey, did you do it? And she was like, nah. Not one time did she go. And even when they look back at the footage, Naomi right there, like chewing her nails, hoping no one saw
Right?
Bianca off. So she threw Jade off. And Bianca was like, ooh, I knew it was her. No, you didn't. You knew it was your friend the whole time. You're just trying to play it off as best as you can.
Look, like I said, she switched up really quick after it all happened in that interview. It's like, oh, I'm so distraught. You know what, though? But it's about me, and I won, and I'm going to WrestleMania. That
Yeah.
switch was real quick,
Yeah,
man.
that did happen like
Whatever.
next sentence.
Yeah.
I'm so devastated. I don't understand. But let's talk about me and how I'm gonna go compete for this
Yeah, exactly.
against EO.
They ain't wrong.
Like, guilty. It's all good, though. It's all good.
Shut
Keep
up.
your eye on the prize.
Look,
Keep your eye on the
game
prize.
recognizes game. I would do the
Friends,
same thing.
friends come and go.
Look, Chaz, I do the
Damn,
same thing to
that's
you.
crazy.
I would take you out to tag with Noah real quick.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'd
I'll
have
be
Noah.
fair.
See, I would have Noah do it. That's the thing. And know about it the whole entire time. And play innocent.
And then Damien goes for like a four post match and wins, and then he gets to go fight for the title. And when you come back, you just beat the shit out of Noah, and then Damien's over here like, what can I say? My two friends were fighting. I don't understand. Hey,
Oh
let's
my
talk about
God!
me
Go to the
World
comments.
Championship real quick.
This is just what we do.
I'm so distraught.
I'm so broken by this. All right. The white girl and another one had a legit fight. That's funny. Because of Tiffany and Chelsea, they're the new faces of the women's division. I wouldn't say. Yeah, you know what? I could agree with that because
I'm not mad about that.
yeah, I'm not mad about that. That's it's facts. I was gonna be on the show, but then I got high. A heel turn might help her. A heel turn doesn't have to help Bianca, but Bianca definitely her heel run is way
Oh,
smoother.
it's gonna be off the hook when it happens.
Oh
Y'all,
yeah.
y'all gonna be in for a treat.
Yeah.
Tiff, Chelsea, and Liv are the hottest divas right now. I
They're not
would
gold
say
divas.
I would agree with Chelsea. I would actually say Rhea and Bianca and Chelsea are the three hottest. If we're gonna pick just three names out there,
That's a fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea definitely in the conversation though. She definitely. Hey, what's she doing with that U.S. Championship?
Dude, I am loving
Oh yeah.
everything about it. I want her to add another international
Because she
member.
knows she knows what she's doing. She knows her role,
Yeah.
and then she does it so well.
Well, and just even her talking about it on Chris Van Vliet's show, where she's talking about people complaining about their time and stuff like that, and she's like, whatever. She's like, I made a moment at like 7 seconds, and I'm like, yeah, you did. She's like, because I get it. Like, I can make that moment last longer. I can tell the production team to clip that and send it to me so I can tweet it and people get to talk about it. They talk about her. She
That's
understands.
the whole point of it, though. Every second counts when you're out there.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how long you get. You can do a lot. Dude, 7
well,
seconds is a long fucking time
right.
Yeah.
Hey,
in wrestling.
you're right. No,
This
for
one right
real.
here.
Listen, I always was told that until I had to have that 6-minute match, and I go, huh? and you put on a 6-minute banger.
Yeah. It's not real. Why are you guys arguing over this? The name of the show.
It's
Yeah.
real to us, man.
It's still real. I want my turn. Veruca Chaz. It's stiffy time. Wow. Mr. Golden out here.
Wow. Ooh. Ooh.
He's thinking about those two white girls at the
I am so happy we're not
Baseball
monetized
field.
right now.
Wow, thank God we have
Definitely get demonetized.
Definitely would. Oh shit.
All right.
We do have a segment that we have to run right now.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So let's get on to it.
Is Damien's Dumb Ass of the Week.
All right, so y'all remember when I said that if Tony would get Chris Jericho off of my screen for a bit of time, that I would give him a 6-month pass?
You
Yeah.
lied.
No, I didn't lie. The fact is, Chris is the one doing it to himself, so Tony really has nothing to do with it. So it's kind of a loophole.
Oh
This guy.
shit.
So Tony's going on there just because he didn't think about getting him off sooner.
But in Tony's defense,
Uh-huh.
Tony is the one who offered Chris the contract originally. So
Yeah, but he didn't still give him the actual time off and said go away. That was I
Fair,
said that if Tony is the one to send him away, I would give him a 6-month reprieve. But
Tony
however,
effing Khan.
Tony didn't do that because he
There
was
it
too
is.
busy doing a lot of cocaine. So
Tony
For
effing
that.
Khan.
he's a dumbass.
There you go. Boom.
Okay.
Had it
And,
already locked in.
Who else? Somebody else did something stupid this week.
The IWC get mad.
Oh, they
Oh.
did. They did. Oh, and then I'm gonna put Hulk Hogan on there for WrestleMania 9.
How about this?
I watched the making of WrestleMania 9 yesterday,
Mm.
and yeah,
That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
For me.
he's an asshole. He's a complete piece of shit. And I say this is because you left, you come back, you got put in the middle of the card, but then somehow made it a co-main event. Don't know how the hell that's supposed to be when Brutus the Barber Beefcake is your fucking tag team partner. Like, that's main event worthy. Let's just be honest. And then you hurt yourself. You hurt yourself. You knock yourself out with a ski, breaking your orbital bone. Lie to the athletic commission in Nevada to still get
Sounds
on the
about right.
card, and then
Sounds about right.
politics your way into the main event to win the championship.
Gee, that sounds like DMV wrestling.
Oh, no, it does. So, for that, sir, and for making me listen to Bret Hart cry and bitch for an hour, you, sir, are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
So you are definitely going on there this week. And
Last one.
last one. Anybody else do anything dumb?
Oh, so wait, we did already put the minority of IWC,
Yes.
Yeah.
and did you put Tony Khan on twice?
Oh, what did he do the second
Twice.
Yo, he told even though Sting never asked him, he didn't let Sting go induct Luger into the WWE Hall of Fame.
time? Oh, like he actually was like he
He's just like, yeah,
didn't
Sting,
offer.
Sting never asked. Yeah.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, then he can definitely go on there twice then.
All right. There it is. It's been posted.
Put him on there as, I don't know,
Antonio Khan.
And
Booger Sugar Con.
Booger Sugar Con is crazy. I'm not putting that down there.
Why
All
are
right,
you
there
not
it
putting
is.
it down there?
Tony
I'm a-
effing Khan, Hulk Hogan, the minority of the IWC, and Tony Khan. Go vote.
Why didn't you
You
put
got.
Boogie Trigger Khan?
I'm not putting. I didn't put it. No.
Why?
No. Because I already put Tony F and Khan. Give that man some
So
And I already
decency on
and,
his
is it
way
and
because
down.
you're trying to get a job?
and I already
Oh
voted.
no,
I
he
already
knows I
voted
can't
too.
work for him.
Yeah.
I've seen you off association alone.
Nah,
We're
I think
not
we can.
getting jobs at
Oh, we
AWE.
can get
Never.
jobs. Look, if he's
I'll
smart, he hire.
No, Damien.
no.
We're not getting jobs
We're
at
never like
We're
I'm never
not.
getting extra work at AEW.
You don't
It's
think
just
so?
not.
No, sir.
I still
Not
may
even
have
just a
a
thought.
chance.
I mean,
No,
look,
no,
we could
Twitch,
go
not
at
wrestle
all.
at Ring of
Not
Honor.
at all.
Look, I
Really?
mean, if he signed me, I wouldn't want to be on Dynamite, Collision, or any of the actual AEW pay-per-views. I would only want to be on Ring of Honor associated stuff, and it would only be a year contract with the option to leave within 8 months. So, and then maybe the option to do another 6 months if I like the year.
He's planned this out already.
Oh God, yeah, I totally did. I take it for the money. It's just for the money. I don't really care. Just look.
I would never be like
If you,
I listen, there was a comment that was said on this show years ago, which is the exact reason why I know I would never be allowed on the show. Yeah, we'll tell you after. We don't have to go repeat it. Those who know how to find it will find it. And it wasn't
Yeah.
the crazy part is we three of us were on the show when the comment was said, and that person is not on the show.
nope, it actually was not. Wasn't me this time actually,
No.
Oh, that's intriguing.
It was.
and I've said some really horrible stuff.
Yes, you have.
Yep. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But, I think he'd hire us just to prove us wrong that it's the greatest place to work at. I just say keep me away from the Bucks because unlike Punk, I will fuck them up. Like there's no hesitation. There's no like did you
And
talk
this is why we will
Like-
never get booked.
Yeah, like
Exactly. Here we go.
I'm catching them in the parking lot after we've clocked out, and I'm fucking them up. It's just that's
There it
it
is.
on site. There's no talking. There's no pushing. There's no getting in their face,
Yep.
beating the shit out of them. Just being honest.
My money's on the Young Bucks.
Go ahead.
All
I'm
right.
gonna bet
So,
beating with a fucking.
so I'm going to go check.
No.
I'm going to go check because, yeah, we're 3 minutes over. Oh, I'm not about to.
I'm gonna pull up the comments. You know what happens when you say you'll give Chris Jericho 6 months reprieve and then don't? No. I'm going to put AEW on there for not letting Sting induct. I said that. Damien, those three weren't even born when WrestleMania 9 happened. Bullshit. I was born. And then the crazy part, right? He was like, or we're still in diapers. Bullshit. Bullshit. I was 8. If I'm
you
still
were
in
8?
diapers,
Oh,
we
yeah,
have,
I forgot.
we have bigger problems. If I'm still in diapers at 8, I'm just
That you do. If you're still in diapers at 8:00, yeah, we
Dark
have.
Lord versus Jericho. Book it.
Oh, I'm definitely going over dirty. I will pull a new Jack on Jericho. Don't play with me.
Damn.
All right. I have the results. 50% the minority of the IWC.
All right.
The other 50%,
Uh-huh.
Hulk Hogan, brother.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Hulk Hogan and the minority of the IWC. You are Damien's dumbass of the week. You can still vote. You got 23 hours left to vote. But that is your two dumbasses of the week. Tony Khan, you have been saved yet again.
Really? Because on my
Lucky
screen he hasn't.
Oh, really?
On my screen it's 33 for the minority, 33 for Hulk Hogan, and 34 for Tony Khan.
Guess what? I just refreshed it. 33%. I hit the refresh button and there it is. Well, never mind, Tony. Sorry. You're the dumbass of the week.
He edged that one out, didn't he?
Just
Eesh.
barely got there.
Eesh. So close, but yet so far away. Alrighty. For those of you who've gotten to the end of this episode, my PlayStation users, you get a trophy. My Xbox users, you get an achievement. My PC users, hey, still be you.
You
All right. Make sure you are locked in. Like I said, locked in all week. We got content coming out all week. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Thursday. Wait, no.
Saturday.
Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Just be locked in.
Every
Right
day.
there.
Every day.
It's a
Your
lot.
favorite channel, your favorite people, your favorite podcast. The 3 Count Podcast. See you tomorrow.
Quiet.
Hey, thanks for checking out this episode of the 3 Count Podcast. If you like this and you want more 3 Count Podcasts, go on over to our YouTube page, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you never miss when we put out a video. Also, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all things social media, 3 Count Pod, _X, 3 Count Pod, everything else. Also, make sure you buy our merch at foryourwear.com and prowrestlingtees.com. Also, you know what? Just watch another video right now. Like, right now, I'm gonna walk away and you're gonna play another video.